Five, four, three, two, one. Hello, Francis.
Hello, Ate Lisa. How are you?
I'm good. So please welcome Mr. Francis Jaena, former Philippine Ballet Theater, but currently the head of the Arts and Cultural Affairs of the Lyceum of the Philippines University, Cavite. Is that
Yes,
right?
yes, yes, Cavite.
Okay. Hi, Francis.
Hi.
Welcome to my Premium Ballet Talk. And we'll go straight to your interview. Um,
Okay.
Very short. It's for my daddy series. And the first is letter D. What are the daddy or paternal qualities that, especially that your father has, that you have also imbibed and you practice with your children or with your students? Take it away.
I think fatherly attitude that I got from my dad he always tells us na you have to be you have to stay low profile, you have to be humble, you have to be disciplinarian, not too much, a little bit. And this is the things that I actually got from him, and I applied it to my kids. Actually, no, my father always tells us when low profile, because when dealing especially with other people, uh, parati niya sinasabi na don't be conceited, don't try not to know everything, because if you know everything and then parang there's nothing for you to grow, to accept, because you know everything na. So you have to be, kung hindi mo alam, try not to pretend. You have to ask and be nice about it. If you know, uh try to talk, with other people at the same level, hindi yung uh, ano ba yung term na sinasabi, para pataasan ng ihi. So
Oo.
hindi,
Parang mata pobre, ganun ba?
yes. So yun yung one thing na kaming magkakapatid, like every time that our father sees us, na parang especially when we have visitors, no, I mean, minsan with the cousins din, pag nakita niya na medyo hindi na maganda yung mga ano namin, anong sinasabi ko sa inyo, di ba? You have to stay low. You have to be nice. You have to be humble. And
And
this is, I think, in-impart ko with my kids, na sabi ko sa kanila, I remember, like, my dad always tell me this, and, I am trying to pass it on to you so that later on, you can apply it in your when you had your own family, when you are actually dealing with other people, especially on your professional career.
punta naman tayo sa letrang A. Ano yung mga activities mo ngayong pandemic as a dad? Ikaw ba nakubli dyan sa bahay or, life goes on? How are you dealing with this pandemic?
Well, actually, it's very difficult, no, especially around this time, because nga limited yung access natin, especially sa workplace natin. Right now, in Lyceum, in Cavite, what we do is to work from home, but we have this alternative skeletal force that we divided our office into Team A and Team B. So the Team A would go on site on the first week, and then the next week, palitan naman, they will be working at home, and kami naman on site. And for the head of Arts and Cultural Affairs, and I'm pretty sure a lot of the Arts and Cultural Affairs offices, uh, university base, ito din yung mga challenges nila, no, how to maintain the activities of the student through online. Kasi I think one of the biggest problem that we had here in Cavite is somehow yung Wi-Fi access. Not all of our students kasi because siguro, I'm not sure, I mean, although may mga things na rin na na-improve siguro ng mga telecom companies, but still, hindi pa rin siya yung masasabi mong perfect setting, because hindi lang naman dun through online yung but sometimes when I teach kids, sa dance troupe, I see that some of these kids, tawag dito, they don't have space. So it's
Yeah. Yeah.
oo, it's difficult. But you have to adjust, kasi hindi porket na tawag dito, na as an artist, you have to be creative.
Oo.
And That's what we're doing. We're trying our best. Before kasi when I think last year, starting around April, ganito rin, we used to have that practices na parang almost daily. But as time goes by, of course, yung mga kids, no, they also have difficulties, especially on their academics.
Mm-mm.
So, I know another adjustment na naman. So, instead of everyday na training, we had na lang parang thrice a week. And now, ano tawag dito, parang parang once na lang, and then we make sure na parang we do na lang a creative solution by means of, like, for example, we ask kids na okay, sige ganito, we will have na lang project base.
Right.
For example, in the first semester we will have like two sort of like presentation, online presentation, and we'll post it on our page. Tapos yung ginagawa namin, I try to choreograph parts of the dance. Some of them, they also contribute. Kasi sabi ko nga, it's difficult for me to actually show you, no, online, hindi yung face to face na parang maano mo talaga, ma-dig down mo yung creative side mo. Sa online kasi parang, especially on the partnering. So minsan nga, kinukuha ko na lang si Naomi. Sabi ko, hiramin muna kita para pakita ko sa mga
Oh,
So it's quite challenging and difficult. I mean, I was just lucky that my wife is a ballet dancer as well.
right, right.
What about the others, no, na hindi? So,
Exactly.
and I'm pretty sure, like, choreographers, like, mga ibang Philippine choreographers, ano tawag dito, they find ways as well. Kasi, I mean, gano'n naman tayo as an artist. We
Yeah,
look
we
for that
find
creative.
ways, yes. Pero nababalance mo ba ang nababalance mo ba ang home life at saka ang work from home? Kasi nga nandyan ka na, tapos ang mga anak mo nandyan din. Tapos syempre parang they might expect also na, daddy's home, so we want daddy's time, nababalance mo ba yun ng maayos? Paano?
What we actually agreed upon is that I also try to understand them na parang for them to adjust on an online setting, talagang mahirap din. So we agreed na, sabi ko, okay, sige ha, basta um, every time that we eat in the morning, especially, we have to be together. Kasi that's the only time na we can talk something, we can just, joke around. And I know the rest of the day you guys are busy with your school and you have your mga research project ninyo. Especially my daughter, no? My daughter is grade 12 na. So it's getting pretty hard for her, especially na she's doing a lot of like math and research. So minsan I try to understand na lang eh. Although na gusto ko rin na actually makipag-mingle sa kanila, pero I have to understand as well because I know that they also try to understand me because katulad niyan, if I'm working, especially admin works, minsan I can also sense na parang they wanted to talk to me, but since nakikita nila sa computer na okay, busy si daddy later. So it's a give and take. And we make sure na we in that day we spend a quality time because especially sa panahon na to, it's insane to think na parang nasa loob lang kayo ng bahay and hindi pa kayo nag-uusap-usap na
Oh,
tawag dito,
naka-gadget-gadget.
naka-gadget lahat. And parang it's yung anxiety, and then yung sometimes, no, yung din, yung like my wife Naomi, sometimes I know that she's also busy with her ballet school. So kung madidisturbo ko siya, parang hindi naman nagagalit, kundi parang wag mo nga akong disturbo kasi I'm thinking of something eh. But at the end of the day, we talk and then we apologize to each other. Sorry ha kasi I mean like, so yun lang naman, it's a matter of
Given
trying to communicate.
communicating. Yeah. So anong aside from breakfast, ano pang mga other favorite activities mo ngayon?
Yeah.
Family
Ano
with the
tawag dito? We also tried, kami ni Omi, kasi yung mga bata, of course, that they're growing kids, so late minsan gumising. Kami ni Omi, we always walk around the subdivision.
Oh, how sweet.
So every morning we just magpapaaral lang, going around and then go back mga at least mga 30 minutes a day. And then of course before I don't usually um water the plants. So yung ginagawa ko na ngayon.
Plantito ka na ba? Plantito ka na?
Hindi naman, but sort of like just I think that I'm just also having fun like watering those.
Oh, that's nice. That's ano eh, parang yung nakakakalma ba?
Yes, 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 yes. And yeah, my wife and I bought our son a sort of like gym set kasi yung anak ko kasing lalaki parang he always tells us na parang I wanted to be fit. I don't want to look like daddy.
What? What do you mean like daddy? Daddy was a dancer.
Kasi because I'm fat right now. So sabi niya he doesn't want na magkaroon ng belly.
Do you take care of your health? I understand you went through an episode with COVID. So how do you take care of your health?
Yeah, well, actually, no, it's very difficult because before I had COVID, yun nga, because I'm when I went to the doctor last time, when I had my myself check, I was considered as obese because of my height. Ang weight ko when I went there, it was around 80 kilos. And for my height, talagang
Much.
super taba talaga. So I tried to lose weight. Actually, I was losing weight na eh. And then suddenly, I don't know where I got my COVID. Probably, I don't know, if it's not sa work, probably also sa mga daily, not really daily chores na lumalabas ako, but more of like when I go out, buying groceries and other things that we need here at home. So, yun, it was very difficult. At the beginning, I already, parang, I had this feeling kasi, uh, the day that I was tested, actually, week before I tested positive, I had this sort of sensation on my throat na parang, when you have your rhinitis, di ba, parang, ano tawag dito, parang, something is like dripping and then when you swallow, there's like something on your throat. Pero hindi hindi ako nagkakaroon ng sipon. Parang ano lang siya, parang nandun lang siya sa ano. So sabi ko, because I have ano no asthma. So I thought this is like just sort of like allergies. But sabi ko I can't be irresponsible kasi I'm going out and
Yes.
I'm also um you know um with here with my family. I'm always talking to them. So sabi ko, I think I need to go because this is the only thing that, I can protect my family and also I can protect other people. So I went to the hospital where they have this swab testing. And although it's a little bit expensive, no, but again, it's just a matter of like being a responsible person because kung hindi ko 'to ginawa probably, madami na akong nahawa sa workplace ko and sa ibang tao din, I probably inflict a lot of people. So when I found out, I had this 24 hours na result. So when I found out that I was positive, right away, it didn't actually come to my mind na parang, oh, nagpanic ako, no. I was a bit calm. I told Naomi na sabi ko, you know what, right away, I put a mask on and sabi ko, I think I need to isolate. And then, sabi ko, get all your stuff. Ito kasi right now, no, this is the master bedroom. Dito kami ni Naomi. Good thing about sa house namin because we have this 3 bathroom and then, room for the kids and we have another room sa baba. So, sabi ko I need to isolate myself and you have to get your stuff inside there, and you have to sleep all by yourself. Of course, the kids will be sleeping in their room, and then I have to isolate for 14 days. When I was in the isolation stage, that is the time that it hit me na parang, oh my God, uh, what is this? Parang ano tawag dito, unang-una yung ano fear because of all the things that's happening around the world, especially uh, if you have COVID and I have asthma, parang they actually parang gumagrabe sila kasi they would
Fatal yun, oo.
oo,
Kasi
oo, they would
respiratory, my God!
they would trigger. So um I was ano, I mean I'm not gonna lie, yeah, I cried because sabi ko unang-una sabi ko I told myself no sabi ko please God, I don't want to die yet. Sabi ko I wanted to see my daughter and my son grow up and have their own family. And sabi ko I still want to be my wife, sabi ko. So yeah, it was a little bit emotional. On the second day, that was really emotional to me because sabi ko um having done the things na normally ginagawa mo araw-araw, ngayon nasa loob ka na lang ng room, in a small square place. Tapos, all you need to do is just like lay down on the bed, sitting down, magpa-araw, and then of course your computer really hit me deep because sabi ko, ito pala yung feeling na parang tipong alam mo na sa brink ka na ng parang you don't know what's gonna happen to you the next day.
Oo.
At night, we bought this oximeter because the doctor advised us to buy oximeter to check my oxygen level.
Right.
Yeah, so we bought it right away, even though it's a bit expensive. So we bought it anyway. So ano tawag dito? Yeah, and I've been monitoring normal naman. Pero yung feeling na parang every night, parang akala mo, yung feeling mo na hindi ka makakahinga. Pero actually normal naman yung oxygen level.
Okay.
Pero it's more of like the anxiety. It's
Oo,
like the
meron kang
fear.
anxiety attack, oo.
Oo. So, well, I have to admit, I have that panic attack because hindi mo alam eh. So, and then, finally, we decided as well na to have the kids and Naomi swab test because I think they're exposed na rin. So, I cried a lot when I got the result that the three of them are negative. So, that's like sa akin sabi ko Lord siguro this is on the third day no sabi ko Lord okay na yun they're negative and sabi ko give me strength to overcome these 14 days and I always tell him na sabi ko well if it's my time please I don't know what's gonna happen to me when I die I don't know I sabi ko I'm afraid of the dark so please sabi ko you have to guide me sabi ko you have to give me strength to be with you. And sabi ko, I always remember that um, parang isang parang I don't know what they call scripture sa Bible na parang in the shadow of the valley of the death I fear no evil because
Are
God's
with me. Yes.
so
Amen.
so that's what I always think sabi ko and then on ano tawag dito every day it's always like that. And I tried to calm down but I'm also trying to prepare myself for the worst. Actually, ano tawag dito, um, miski yung budget namin 'no, hindi na kasi of course 'no, ako lang nagtatrabaho, Naomi is teaching pero hindi naman maraming students. So our budget is a bit, you know, cut down. So sabi ko, because the doctor advised me to buy oxygen tank just in case. So we bought this oxygen tank. Sabi ko, sige lang, if we don't use it anyway, it's just there. Hindi naman yan na in case we needed it, it's there because nga it's all over the news that hospital here in the Philippines are like also having difficulties and
Supply.
oo,
Walang supply eh.
supply. So I was forced to buy. It's all of these crazy things. Oh, actually no may mga kaibigan ako, mga colleagues ko na who called me and kinakamusta nila ako kasi they know that I had and then parati nilang sinasabi try not to panic kasi ano tawag din the more you panic the more na na-aggravate kasi yun yung yun yung um, parang strength ng COVID eh. If you put yourself down and then yung body mo is
Yeah.
hindi na nagfa-function ng tama,
Oo.
that's the time that the COVID would actually be more
Attack you.
attack you, and they have that strength. So you always have to be, uh, positive, like, think of happy thoughts. Sabi ko, parang Peter Pan lang.
Peter Pan.
So yeah, it was in that
Wow, what
14 days, tawag dito, it was
saga talaga, saga
oo.
siya. My God.
Tapos no, it was funny because there's no symptoms.
What,
Uh,
asymptomatic ka? Asymptomatic?
no, at the first 10 days, tawag dito, there's no symptoms. Lumabas lang yung symptoms. So wala na ako ng panlasa actually.
Sana walang pen.
Nag-start siya ng on the 10th. Sabi ko parang feeling ko nawawalan ako ng panlasa. Parang sabi ko konti lang. And then on the 11th, doon talaga nawala siya. Na talagang wala na akong malalasahan. But the good thing is that, tawag dito, on the next day, bumalik naman. And yun, so when I talked to my doctor again, um, ang hinala niya, I have a mild case of COVID. Hindi siya yung pero sabi niya, still you need to have to treat this as tawag dito, COVID pa rin.
COVID. Oo, COVID.
Kasi any day it can change. And also no, I'd like to thank also some of my ano, uh, colleagues in ballet who are doctor right now. Kasi when I got
Sino
the
yan? Sino yan?
si Marie, actually si Marie is a former student ni Omi from Ballet Philippines. Who later on I think I'm not sure kung naging company member si Marie or apprentice, pero she also went to Ballet Manila. So I contact her as well, ask for some advice kung ano yung mga gagawin, ano yung mga vitamins na pwedeng bilhin, mga ganon. And also I consulted Erica Basilio. She's also the doctor now, pero both of them, I think they're both pedia doctor, pero because they are exposed din sa hospital, so nakikita nila yung yung mga I guess cases of COVID, and
Right,
then
right.
so yeah, it's also a good thing, no. Tawag dito, siguro sabi ko nga, no, on my letter sa Facebook when I posted it. I thank all of them who support me, kasi when at that time I didn't really think of, like, sabi ko, kung malaman ng mga tao na I have COVID, so what? I mean, I already got the COVID. So it's better to let them know, ask them what to do, and also uh, para magkaroon din sila ng awareness or something.
Yes,
So that
yes, yes.
one way na sabi ko, I think I was a bit lucky because I was performer or considered athlete also. So our body were used to overcome sort of I remember when I was dancing, no? I mean, knock on the wood, kailan lang ba ako sinisipon at nilalagnat mo? I mean, I think once in a blue moon, every 5 years or so.
Oo,
Or pero tapos parang it will just pass through. Parang,
oo, oo. So sanay ka, yung malakas ang resistensya mo.
oh,
So now, going to the last D, any dedicated message, especially sa daddy mo, ngayong Father's Day. So,
dedication, um, my father's sa akin, because this is my father, I think, we're seven in the family, and uh, and our status, and people know us, especially some of my friends who grew up with me back in Iloilo. We were not, hindi naman kami sobrang yaman. I mean, we're not really poor, but we're seven in the family, and uh, my dad, he is a type of man na person na, for better or worse, he didn't let us down. And I always admired him, and my mom as well. Both of them work together para mapatapos kami sa school namin. Although of course ako, no, um hindi ako nakatapos. Pero ano tawag dito, kasi I dedicated myself to
Dance.
dancing, eh. To the dads muna 'no,
The dads.
oo, I think ano, our job is to, first of all, to protect our family. And, it's a really difficult task because unang-una, well, this is what we want, and we have to take responsibility. Um, if you feel like, ano tawag dito, may nararamdaman kayo, don't be afraid to ano, to
Check
consult
up.
your doc o magpa-check up. Because unang-una kasi ano, eh, if you don't, can you imagine your kids will be affected as well, your wife, also yung other families mo. So, you have to take responsibility. And, always ano, ito na masasabi ko rin 'no, kasi of course I know a lot of people believe na parang ako yung tatay, ako yung masusunod. No. Um, I have to be honest, yung the women are more smarter than men. So so always listen to your wife.
I like that. I like that.
Kasi you know, can you imagine me if I didn't listen to her? When I was here isolating myself, it was Naomi really who took care of me and of us, everyone. And although we had the help of my mother-in-law and father-in-law, but still all around the house, and she also gave advice. Uh, yung tipong minsan nandun ako sa brink na parang I'm down. She always encouraged me, minsan napapagalitan. And that's okay. It doesn't make you less of a man. So yeah, I think sabi nga nila, 'di ba, yung nanay is the ilaw of the tahanan. So um if our body, the mother is the mind and the heart, and then the father is the body itself. So without those, ano tawag dito, sometimes kasi because we do that because of our pride. So minsan nagkakaroon ng problems. So
Oo.
it's better to listen to your mind and to your heart. So
Very
yun,
nice.
that's for the dad. Yeah, and for the boys out there now who wanted to dance, and uh, a younger generation. I'm telling you, sinasabi parati, no, hindi, this is ano, no, of course, yung parents, they always wanted the best for their kids. And sometimes parents would say, ah, anong makukuha mo dyan sa sayaw-sayaw?
Oo, di ba?
Hindi mo naman yan mabubuhay yung family mo, ganyan. So, get out. So, to me, I always tell myself na sabi ko, at the end of the day, I make this decision. And I have to go through providing something for my family because of this career that I chose. Then sabi ko, so be it. I will do everything because this is what I love. Can you imagine if I force myself to be an accountant, and then hindi naman ako masaya? Yeah, I would probably have money, but it didn't make me feel happy. When I was performing, when I was dancing, it's like out of this world. You you you're you're doing your job that you love, and then plus you're earning also okay.
And you are providing for your family
Yeah,
because
I'm providing.
and it's in the dance world. So
Yeah, sometimes kung isipin lang natin yung no, yung money and then the things that we wanted to show off, then it's not happiness.
yeah.
Happiness is like something na parang you you acquire it um because that is something that you actually love, and then that's what you actually wanted to share with others, especially with your family. I think that's, to me, that's more important rather than things na nakikita ko Okay, yeah, I have cars, I have sports car, I have shoes. Those are like things na ano lang eh, ano tawag dito? Kumbaga, it's just pansamantala. But if you love what you're doing, it will be like forever in you. No matter ano pang ano, yun that you acquire and you remember and you able to share with your loved ones. I think to me, I think for the boys out there na who wanted to dance, go dance because there's sinasabi nila walang pera sa dance. I mean, but look at us. I mean, yeah, hindi naman ganun kadami na sobrang dami, but
Yes.
there is money, there is business,
Yeah,
you can do a lot of things.
that's right. That's right.
Parang sometimes we wanted na parang okay, pag may nakita ka dun sa kasama mo, o gusto ko rin magkaganon. You have to wait, you have to be patient. Kung gusto mo magkaroon ng ganyan, of course, mag-iipon ka, magsa-sacrifice ka ng a little bit, then you can actually have it. Hindi naman imposible yun eh. You know.
All in God's time. Yes. Yes. So happy. I'm so happy you found your calling, and I'm so happy you are a dad as well. And yeah, a good role model for all of those young boys who want to dance. And that's it for my premium ballet talk.
Thank,
Thank you so much,
thank you,
Francis.
thank you for inviting me.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye, bye-bye.